What's up, guys? RPK Gaming here in Raleigh, the WCQ. I'm playing a few different Edison side events, and this is my my Welle-DAD deck, which I played last time, didn't do too well, and fortunately it did happen again today. But when your opponent has the outs, they have the outs. But this is the deck profile, adding a little spice this time. So let's go ahead and get through it here. So, starting off, we got Dark Arm Dragon, 1 copy, and Caius the Shadow Monarch. The big 1/2s for the deck. Followed by 3 copies of Krebons. Followed by our hero package of Stratos and 2 Malicious. Nice and standard in there for a Welle-DAD deck. Followed by our zombie package of Zombie Master, 2 copies of Goblin Zombie, Mizuki, and a Plague Spreader as well. Next are our recruiters, pretty much. So we got our 2 copies of Dark Grepher, 1 Armageddon Knight, 2 Armageddon Knight as well. Followed by 2 copies of Mystic Tomato as well too. And of course, 1 copy of Sangan to round out the monsters. Next up in our spells, we have 2 copies of Powerwell, followed by our 1 copy of Emergency Teleport, 1 copy of Book of Life, which actually came in pretty clutch, banishing off my opponent's Treeborn Frog. Next up, 1 copy of Heavy Storm, a Brain Control, 1 Rhoda, Mystical Space Typhoon, Mind Control, Allure of Darkness, and a Foolish Burial to round out the spells. Trap cards, we got 2 copies of Phoenix Wing Windblast, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Call of the Haunted, Solemn Judgment, Dimensional Prison, Return from the Different Dimension, and then my favorite 1/2 punch now is Trap Dust Shoot with Mind Crush, so I was actually able to pull off on my opponent. Getting into the extra deck, we have a Armory Arm, Catastor, Magical Android, Brio, Goyo, Revive King Hades, and a Doom Kaiser, Black Rose, and then for level 8s, Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, Dark End Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Thought Ruler Archfiend, followed by a Mistworm, and of course our Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So in the side, I have 2 copies of DD Warrior Lady, a copy of Cyber Dragon, 1 copy of Gores, 2 copies of Doom Caliber Knight, copy of Book of Moon, 2 Dust Tornado, 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, 2 Pulling the Rug, a Boundless Trap Hole, and a Skill Drain to round out the side deck. So not too much has really changed with the Welle-DAD deck, but I did put in Mind Crush, that I think was actually pretty good. Definitely fricked up my opponent's hand when we started off there. But hey, I guess, you know, it's one of those decks I'm just gonna have to keep trying out. There's a few misplays as well too, unfortunately, but it's just all the learning process. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see future deck profiles as well too.